Hey, how you going, Renee? Right, so I've done some playing while I've not been streaming, obviously, and I think might have cheesed the game a little bit by accident. I found a really, really good gun that just seems to absolutely destroy everything. I went ahead and you get bio suits when he stops talking. Uh-oh. No, not these guys. Yeah, it was a late decision. I sort of woke up and went, yeah, will I, won't I? And then thought, well, you know what? I've got to test it out one time or another because I started using Streamlabs. So, yeah, I'm hoping I've set everything up right. I have no idea if I have, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Figured while I'm being locked down, I might as well. Haven't got a webcam, so I can't do camera yet on this. But, yeah, I'll get one eventually. Unfortunately, the PlayStation cameras don't work on the computer. Why has my weapon come off? There we go. Yeah, I think it's the headset. It's not the greatest headset in the world. I'm still waiting for my replacement microphone to come on my other headset. So yeah, this one's a bit. It seems to be a bit finicky with Streamlabs on the PlayStation. It seems to work all right, but yeah, on the Streamlabs, it seems to just go a little bit quiet and then loud. I don't know why. Yo, McFever, how you doing, mate? Good to see you can make it. Wish I could figure this thing out. Yeah, I don't know if it needs to be closer to my mouth or whatever this microphone, but it's really small on the headset, so it sits a bit far away. So I'm just wondering if maybe that's half the reason why it's doing what it's doing. Ooh, yeah. See how good this gun is? It's just destroying. Yeah. So, if we go to craft, right, this is a thing I made. I found this base type a while ago, and it's just yeah, totally kicks ass. I don't know if I've got anything better. 564, 558, oh, 570. That makes it better. I might put that on. What are we on? 570. Nope. Magazine type. 570. Ooh, 584. Oh, reload speeds up heaps too. Oh, I think I've just found a new magazine to use. Yep. So now it's even more powerful. Brilliant. Top mod muzzle. 584. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything better. No, not hugely different. Oh, whoa. 596. 96 it is. Sparkatron 7K. Anything else is better. Nowhere near it. Oh, that is my gun. Craft. Yeah, I'm hoping. They told me it was meant to come in last Sunday, my new microphone, and it's still not here yet. So I'm going to give it till Monday, and if it still hasn't come, I'll have to give them a bell and find out what's going on. Because yeah, it's driving me nuts. When I was doing the testing, it was cutting in and out too. I was hoping maybe it was only because it was testing, but clearly not. Maybe I just need to speak louder too. Ooh, that one hurt. Yeah, fingers crossed. It would be nice to have my good headset back again, rather than this one, because this is a cheaper headset. But you know, we make do with what we've got. Whoa, no damage, but critical chance. So I'll show you my map too while I'm at it. Turns out when you do a certain amount of these fortress things, it automatically gives you the option to just take over the rest of them if you want. So I did that, thinking that everything in the areas would unlock, and it didn't. Um, so yeah, I got to go down here and do some stuff over here later, and yeah. But I've killed two of the world bosses already. I'm just going down and just trying to finish off all these blue quests down around here. Where am I at the moment? I'm there. Hey, yeah, it's a good game to play if you're ever bored, Renee. A little bit repetitive with the stuff that goes on in it, but it's still got enough variety to be able to keep you going. I got a biohazard zone. I ended up going and getting all the suits for the different hazards. So if I really want to, I can. I might have to actually. So yeah, I've got protection against heat. If I go to my character, I think it is. So down on the bottom right, it says 30%, 100%, 40%, 36%, 29%. They're all the things that you can protect against, all the biomes. And then if I go to gear, I've got my outfit set up to protect against each one. Actually, I'll put that on because I don't need protection at the moment. Put my main gear back on. Yeah, so there's a guy there. Yeah, so it makes it a lot easier not having to worry about pretty much insta dying when you get hit with all these radiation and all that sort of stuff. Leveled up again. At the moment, I'm just punching everything into luck to try to boost my critical chance to pretty much crit every single hit. Plus, it increases loot chance, which is always nice. Well, the thing about it is as well is my TV is only 1080p TV, so I mean the game looks pretty good, and it's not even running at you know anywhere near 4K. Unfortunately, COVID destroyed all my hopes of getting a new TV lately. What's up, Adele? Thanks for dropping by, mate. It really annoys me though how they do the different words in these games, like monsters instead of monsters, and they do stupid things like that. Like trains are called choo choos. It's a very kid orientated game. Yeah, yep. The audio is shocking. I know. This is more of a test. Excuse my son there. He's a bit loud. Yeah, this is more of a test to see if I'd set up Streamlabs and everything right. Um, Judging by the fact that there's no Streamlabs messages appearing, I'm assuming I've done something wrong. But I mean, yeah, I've got the basics down pat. I can switch screens. Seems to be able to work fine. I did have sound working on my start screen, but for some reason that turned off when I went live. But you can see the game. That's good enough for the moment. Oh, is the game sound not coming through either? Let me see if I can't fix that because I'm hearing audio through my headphones. Try that one. I don't know if that's working or not. Yeah, I guess I got to do some more playing around with it. It's not easy to test your stream. Like, it'd be nice if OBS had a like test stream button that you could like do a fake stream that you didn't actually have to post live. The way I've been doing it is flicking through to private stream so no one else sees any updates or anything like that kicking in. But obviously, when I'm running through my headset, I'm hearing the sounds from the PlayStation, so it's hard to tell what was actually coming through. I just assumed that was coming through on the stream as well. Audio output capture. Can you guys hear the sound now? So you can hear the gun shooting? Not now. Okay. Hypoxia zone. About to die. I don't know why it's. I think my the audio output capture's frozen. Let me just remove it and I'll re-add it. Output capture. VSX. So VSX. Done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play with it. It it seems as soon as I add it in, it just the volume bars in the mixer seem to freeze. It's as if it just crashes the second it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see if I can't add a different source. Maybe if I add my headphones. Whoop, that's not what I want. There we go. That's. Let me know if you can hear that now.
Take it as easy as you can. Alright, that's good. Go. Stuff. It was easy on the PlayStation, you know, just going live straight from there. Everything was just banging and done. But I like the technical side of setting everything up and streaming and doing all the fancy stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to figure out why the sidetracked. I'm gonna have to figure out why the You sound a little wheezy.
Call it. Mine's gone. Streamlabs messages aren't posting.
There you go. One bona fide track. Even out here in the middle of all this mess, there were things to explore. Oh, they took tankers and tankers of it. Felt like they could have filled the ocean with that junk. Thinking about the goo, well, maybe they did. The tracks roll on from here to... Yeah, well, that's what I did. I'm running this actually through Sony's remote play. And that's why I had to figure out how to fire all the sound.
which is my amp, sorry, it would have picked everything up through the wind. So it's going to do audio and
You're a long way from the sun.
alright. How's that now? Yep. Is that better? Yeah, well, I mean, it's only, like I looked at prices for capture cards and it's only like $70 or something. But at the moment, like Australia, well, more Victoria where I live is in the midst of a huge lockdown. And my work, I don't know if Americans that have subbies over there, but they're tradesmen pretty much. But I only get paid if I work. And with all the restrictions, I'm pretty much not allowed to work. So where it happened last year, they had a government-funded program that sort of gave us money every month. We don't have anything like that this time around. So, like I made $200 last week, and that's it. So luckily, my wife's still working. If not, I'd be looking for a new job. Haha, little kitty. Like, I got better than the frog. Summertime.
Strange not having the sky above.
I might have missed some stuff down here. Also, yeah.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Nope, sorry. I mucked it up.
Bristles like the hair of one electrified.
I was about to say, these puzzles
You
are
need
so
to
simple,
line up
and then
the
I went and stuffed it.
switches so they match.
So, oh, I see. I've mucked up one. Yeah. Stupid.
Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up
This is
the
rather
switches
embarrassing.
so they
Never
match.
failed 3 times before, or twice. So that one has to be that way. This one has to be up. Ah! See, I can be smart when I want to be.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Okay. Let's see if I can't find its ultimate range. It's probably as good as what I'm using.
Feel like a landed fish? You sound like one.
This narrator's pretty funny sometimes. We get it. punch wall for a while. Sure that means I can break through here. Let's bored him yet? I'm wondering if I shouldn't try to go dark. Unlock everything as a trophy for this. What it was? Heard a duck. Very weird.
Brains need more airtime than this.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm not. Didn't jump. Oh. I'm gonna jump. Right. Goes. Oh, it goes up there. Oh, guess that goes a long way around. I'm going to be going against the trend of Blitz's channel, and on the 10th, it's the 10th bracket blank comes out, or is it 16th? Whatever day it is anyway, I'll be live streaming Ratchet and Clank. That's by far my favourite series ever. Well, my favourite non-RPG series. If you stay in it too long, you sink and you die. Same thing with water. When you swim in water, your stamina drains, and if it gets to 0, you drown.
That's a classic radionic. A frequencer box that resonates airwave signals. Looks like the radionic controls need a nudge to frequence an airwave signal.
What?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Hello. Sorry, Renee. I was just saying that if you stay in it too long, you drown. Pretty much, you get sucked in. I'll show you in a second. I'll save it and I'll show you. It doesn't take that long to load, so. Yes. Yeah. Except you don't actually have a stamina bar. You just sort of sink.
It's beyond late.
Oh no, and it's happening. Oh, that was close. Save it. Yeah, let's quickly save it. And this is what happens when you walk through oil. That's pretty much it. You can't jump. All you can do is walk very slowly. So if you accidentally land in too far, you are dead.
Your lungs aren't built for this.
Still, I don't know what his ultimate weapon is, though. Up here? Oh. Yeah. Grab it. Oh. I wonder if they're over there on those barrels. Yeah. Silos. That. Huh. Ooh. Yeah, proofing. Yeah, I think I just got to remember to talk loud, but I'm not a big fan of talking too loud because I don't want to be obnoxious to the rest of the family. But yeah, with this microphone, I might just have to do it. I think I understand why my son yells so much when he plays his games now.
Even the birds have a hard time getting higher than the mountains.
Only ways you can climb up onto these things, but this time around. Well, I might have to pass on the weapon because I can't bother running around. Let's just continue on. What else is there? No, that's all good. Yelling it is. I grew up on a farm, so I was always, very loud anyway. And my whole life I've been told, you're too loud, be quiet, be quiet. So the one time I actually try to be quiet, and I need to be loud. Go figure. Crap.
The Smilo Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face.
Stupid names.
You need to believe how serious this is if you want to have any effect on it. antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. Just a few moves left. Make them count. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields.
Right in the field.
Emma tua muana, ea e te tifaga, saluto, matpa, ole pep salora, min. Lenefu, totogo, e pasi, naki sisana basurangu e nindigori aboritare, a otto fantasi e le fale fabia. Emma tua muana, ea e te tifaga, saluto, matpa, ole pep salora, min. Lenefu, totogo, e pasi.
There we go.
All sorts of creepy things live down here.
Hey Andrew, how you going, mate?
Well,
been well, mate?
you know.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Trying to deal with keeping sane during these new lockdowns that we're being forced into, but, you know, it is what it is. You just got to manage best you can, make the most of our time, so I figured I'd give this a go. Oh, yeah, man. It's real fun. It's like Ratchet and Clank on steroids.
You need to line up the
A
switches.
little bit
so they
repetitive
match.
because it is such a huge game. Like, at least with Ratchet and Clank, it's fairly linear, so you expect to be doing the same things over and over again. This game's massive, but like these puzzles, you know, it's these same puzzles everywhere. Every single puzzle is rotate this to make it match and rotate that to make it match. And, you know, like it says you can increase your intelligence to gain the amount of turns, but I think I have like 30 intelligence, which is what I had at the very start, and I've not needed it. Like a couple of times I've mucked up completely because I've mixed the colors up, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Well, in the end, that's it. I mean, I'm having a ball. I'm willing to replay it again.
Have you been up all
Purely
night?
because this time when I pre-ordered it, I had the mercenary class, which automatically unlocked dual wield. So I chose that one because I just love dual wielding in any game, and I'm really missing out, I think, on using all these abilities. So I think on my next playthrough, I will go you've got auras, dark and light. As you can see, I've done mostly light. Somehow I got too dark. I don't quite know how I did that. It was back at the start of the game. But they affect what side powers you can get. So as you can see, I can't get these because I need more dark aura. but the ones that I have unlocked, these psi powers and these biogenetics moves, they're actually pretty fun. And they just don't do enough damage because I'm not that sort of class. Yeah, I'm super excited for Integrate and Ratchet as well. I won't stream Integrate though because Blitz will be doing that, so that'll be plenty of saturation there. But yeah, I'll definitely stream Ratchet when that comes out. How do I go? Oh yeah. Here we go.
Now hold on, sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there? You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the Mechamajut.
See what I mean? Same puzzles.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco.
Oh, nice, I get to keep it. Ah, sweet as. Yeah, I saw that they the latest update integrated it. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'll get that PS5 upgrade now. Yeah, might actually maybe try to go for me platinum, but I doubt it because my combat prowess ain't the greatest on Final Fantasy Remake. Love the game, but yeah, I'm just not very good at the fighting. It took me forever to beat Sephiroth, and yeah, I'm just stuck now on Airbuster. Cannot beat him for the life of me. Lost. Why it's not marked. First. Yeah, hard mode, man. I cleared normal easy enough, and I was trying to do chapter by chapter through hard mode. Admittedly, I haven't tried to do like top secrets and all that in normal. I tried doing it in hard mode straight off the bat, and that was too hard. So I was just going to try to push through and do all the main story missions in hard mode, and then drop back and do all the VR missions later. To be honest, I'm not even sure I've done that. I'll have
Guess you
to
still want more than that.
crack through this game. I've got a couple more world bosses to go, so I'll probably crack through this. I don't think I'll do all the side content, just sort of plodding along at the moment. But yeah, I'll probably get the the main missions done here, and finish this off, and then do maybe a completion playthrough. It's got. Sorry. Yeah, do a completion playthrough another time. But yeah, I'll have to go back and check that out because you never know. Maybe that is my issue. Maybe I haven't maxed my materia. Yeah, not gonna lie, I've heard a lot about Mass Effect, but never played any of them. So I sort of never bothered about getting into the remake. I've heard it's good, but I've got remakes on PC before that I paid for, and I just never got around to playing. So I'm sort of like trying to manage my money a little bit at the moment. And with Ratchet and then the Yuffie DLC coming out, I sort of yeah, want to be able to get those.
You need to turn the pegs in sync.
Yes, I know.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Wow, it was only turning one. That was even easier.
You really put a spin on it.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do, man. Because everyone always raves on about it.
Makes top
And yeah, so I dare say I'll do that. I'll wait till it comes on a special for PlayStation Plus or something. You know, get it at 50% off, and yeah, hopefully by then everything's all back to normal and I'm able to work more anyway.
The world is awake. Just put one foot in front of the other. Easy.
Boring QTE.
You run like the wind.
Oh, you are? Yeah, it sucks, man. Lockdown, it's just a pain in the ass. There is, well, aside from stopping the spread of the pandemic, there is nothing good about lockdowns. The only thing I got going for me is that at least my gym that I go to with my best mate, he's a PT, it's within the 10k limit that we're allowed to go out, so I still get to train every morning. Because, yeah, if I wasn't able to train, I'd be like Jack from The Shining, you know, going a bit nuts, stabbing people. Stupid place. That way.
As long as karma exists, the now that the Majut's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride. Noko's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it.
Yeah, I'm still not allowed to get
She's
my
called
shot.
them glitter moths,
We're up to
and the
people
best
in
way
their
to find
40s
them is to go
at the
talk to
moment.
Mito.
The
She's
youngest allowed to
asked
get them
you to keep
unless you're
them
in a,
somewhere safe.
like the
You'll find Mito at Brightlight.
like
He's a
nursing or
right-headed
doctors or
fellow,
something like
but
that.
hopefully he'll
But
remember
there's
where
a
he stored
big
the
theory going
moths.
around at the moment that it's a bit of a conspiracy theory. But Victoria was really behind in their immunisations, and yeah, there's a theory going around that this whole current lockdown has been engineered by the government just to try to bump our numbers up and actually get us pushed ahead to get more injections done and that. But I mean, it's a bit hard to believe.
They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous... Says you should be careful in the...
Yeah, the Queen will save everyone. That's like she gets infected first, and we're all in trouble. I don't think you were here when I said it before, by the way, Andrew,
Don't
but
forget the past.
this gun that I'm
Learn
using,
from it.
it was an incredibly lucky find. It destroys everything. I've been using it now for, well, level am I at the moment? I am level 33, and I've been using it since like level 18. And it just destroys. I keep finding new stuff to put on it that makes it stronger, and I just cannot seem to, unless I'd be stupid and used to telegraphed attacks, I don't seem to die. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Oh, sorry about that.
This place is called Brightlight. Mito lives close by. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Says there's so much darkness to deal with. Rather than curse it, he makes lamps to fight it. You found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past bright lights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Says he can see that in the way you brighten everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. Claims he wasn't trying to sell you anything. Now, says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So, why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Believes no one is entirely dark. Even the worst have a spark of good in them. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. Glows with delight at your bright passion for the light. And says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow.
Righto.
If the mount didn't throw you, you're good.
Sold.
Let's see.
Don't jump over the car. Wow, that hit hard. Whoa! See? It's the telegraph.
Hard not to feel tiny in the mountains.
Yeah, that one hurt. But I know he's there now, so hopefully I don't repeat it. Whoa! That was close. That was real close. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's based off somewhere in America. You know, like, clearly got cars and trains and other stuff around, so it's got to be based somewhere, doesn't it? Wow, this is right. Damn it, feed zone. Some says a boss. Good. Top. Look. Alright.
This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. Blisterboo, known for its perfect temperature and atmosphere.
Meant to go, was it? Yeah, I wasn't. In case you're wondering, even when I'm not streaming, I'm talking to myself in the play game. Bad problem thinking you can play out build it. It's like an arena.
There they are. Now, you fixed those flame flies fast. You fixed those flame flies fast.
Almost definitely is lava.
You fixed those flame flies fast.
I would have walked in the wrong part though, because there's some.
Running out of daylight.
Right, well, I guess I'll move on. Doesn't seem to be anything. Yep. Again, boss here. Right, turns out I'm nowhere near where I was. Apparently, I've already been here before. Try and catch.
Every day is a new chance
Do I-
to fulfill your destiny.
Whoa, whoa. Ah, I mean, ah, ow. Not oh, because no fall damage. But if there was fall damage, oh.
I honestly reckon that's probably about the hardest part of this game. Is trying to do that balancing across the wire.
The light you see at night is brighter than you think.
I don't think I've been here before. I've already got that. There you go. What happens when you explore? You shouldn't be going. Jits. Good. Let's try this one.
Canjalano toro.
That's enough glitter moths to make her plan work.
Asil natu.
She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater. The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time. She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains. So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf. It reminds her of the gnotes and, like them, it's hoofed. They're just a lot bigger.
Righty then. The world. Yep. Learned this trick you can do well. Do this. This. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's crap. I did it in another area earlier where you jump off the edge and you can jump mid-air and spring back off up into the air and then glide down. But for some reason it didn't go. I tried to jump off. Oh, that's all good in my favour. Thanks, man. We're all just chilling. What is...
Better get a move on if you want to change things.
Oh.
Beats swimming.
Oh. Let's see how my gun holds up against this guy.
See that rubber scrap? That'll add a bit of bounce for you.
Yeah, no worries, Renee. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be playing as long as the wife allows me to today. Doing good damage. Small. Oh, that one hurt. Shot him in the mouth and thousands. Oh. Crap. Oh. Why I'm playing dentist with him. Oh, it's just about to heal too. Whew. This guy's hard. Yes. Saved up. Hey. sure if I'm meant to be trying to throw something out there or what's going. Why? Let's get hit. Oh. Ouch. Probably concentrated on trying to. Oh. Got no idea how to beat this guy. Normally it pops up with a like a little hint on how to beat him, but nothing with this guy. Thought it would have had something to do with pulling his teeth. It would have made him weak, but there we go. Popping those things seems to be damaged, but not very long. Really? Oh, I got. Oh. Ask me how the hell I hit that. Just big one. Through a tail. Brilliant. Spine shooting tail. Nice. Once you glued them on. Looks like it. Most I've ever had to heal in a boss fight before, I reckon. Would have a challenge again. Ah, it's oh my god. Hugs me already. Oh, that's right, the glitter mines. Stupid. Dang it! Oh, back. Alright. I did. Oh. Just help Logan, please. was hard. Alright. The old finger's a good workout, that one did.
That sealed the fate of the third World Eater. Just one more to go. Out of Date asked to see you again to congratulate you and let you in on the final phases of his plan. This is your chance to get his priorities aligned with yours. Do right by your tribe and the world at large. Just head back to the Ark. He seemed eager to see you again. Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you. She wonders if the rumors she's heard about you finding the Ark are true. Thinks that's impossible, of course, but she... With the world recovering, the Ark would be a wonderful way to see it. So much faster than even her favorite Gnotes. Loves that you did your best to help the world rather than hurt it. You could have used much more of that, even before you returned. Any idea who might be joining you?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself.
If you want to go quickly...
But you know you can't go...
I think we can finally agree on something.
Feels deeply honored that you'd want her to come with you. An Ark is no Gnote, but she can't pass this up. She's coming aboard. Noko knows she's known for saying things over again. Says you should take care. Let's see. There's the Riff-a-Reef outpost, which the Lotus tribe slapped together long ago. You need to show your mount who's boss. Always sad to see a ruined shopperia like that. The Lotus Fortress. Hope they like you. Let's see. There are shadows forming again.
Stuck. Alright.
Watch for trouble. Could come from any corner.
Oh.
Atu awa ya ea u denu ku nunyo fobo.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand.
Alu putulua.
The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
U denu ku nunyo fobo kaboba farhi.
He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war.
Farfarifto tuka kubu tolidrea ya maoloa.
Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over.
Yowotulua.
Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough.
Yowotulua. Bubuko von Yunvun.
You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater.
Tamuk Gabamuk Tab.
The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive.
Yamoluuvano.
Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end.
Koibe Okorfabe. Kamuipa.
He says you really need to go see Wiz as soon as possible.
Tikamaperna.
He's happy to help.
Nuka Nuburaka.
Every day, everything seems like it happens at once. Another quarrel spot. Back in the days, there were things here. Now, it's all gone. Go on, catch it.
stop it doing it. It reminds me a lot of fighting in Red Dead Redemption 2.
You can't really understand your story till it's done. Let's see. The Surge Surf Factory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see.
What type of
Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos. A surge surf factory was one of the cleaner ways to make power, until the surf turned into goo and clogged it all up, that is. The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone. There are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore.
No.
Nothing like a story with an unexpected. Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code. Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. But says it helps to have friends with you. It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, ultimately it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action. Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem. Thinks that kind of diversity brings strength. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff.
Hi Renee, welcome back.
This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha Fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Yeah, with a bit of luck I could push through and beat the game. So, yeah, stop and do side quests. Yeah, yeah, so there we go, I guess. Right.
Embrace the day. Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. In many ways, it still does. Anything that's been ruined can be fixed, but it took a long time to get this bad. It'll take a long time to clean it up, too. Glad you found that track. There's a lot to learn about this world, both here and beyond.
It seems this game might have been made by a bunch of greenies because a lot of world environmental protection stuff going on. Run around. Which isn't a bad. Interesting to see the way the world could be turned up. Stuck. Stuck in a rock.
An old home. Could be something to it. You're in charge of that mount. Act like it.
No. This is just a mount that I got so I could go fight that other thing. That other thing kicked my ass. No. Snipe. Snipe. This way. Here.
Super effective. As long as you're happy about it. Anything could be hiding out there.
Scary. Oh! Yeah, I've sort of got my headset off of one ear on the other, like side with the microphone still on my ear, so it's like tilted now a bit more towards my mouth, so I don't have to be as loud. I don't have to be as loud, but yeah, I'm hoping that works better. So that's good. Thing was on this guy. Oh, maybe it was a base type. Oh, yeah, it was a base type. There you go. Double sword.
Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near
That's
here.
good. Thanks for letting me know.
Couldn't just be open, eh? Need the right key. Locked up tight? Nothing simple. It's locked. That's more than stuck. Yeah, so the one thing I need to do with the Streamlabs thing is try to figure out Streamlabs messages to appear. I don't know why it's not working. Came from. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, for both of them. Beautiful.
Tonight could be fun. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Sorry about that, I just had to help my wife for a minute. Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Sluggy.
It's a game of life. Yours and everyone else's.
Oh, it's so slow. I think it's just you and me at the moment. You can't even make this one run. Like, it's just slow. Normally you can push R3 and it, sorry, L3, and it makes the mouse move a bit quicker. Much.
so bad. Anyway.
Rain gets any worse, you could dissolve.
That would be for an interesting game. Every time it started raining, bio damage or something like that. Crap. He's not very good at aiming. But it's the fun way.
Half-lifed. Moist.
Okay. Yep. We'll see. Oh. Oh, it's very slow going. Nearly there. Oh!
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. Well, he means slick, as in greasy, so you can lube the hinges of the lid. He can't argue against the fact your fur's shiny. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the Wiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rails.
Oh, 2,177. Ah, of course, there's nothing near it. Right.
Darkness makes you miss the light.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they refer to as trains, the choo-choos.
That's Punchy's place up in that little blimp. No better upgrade bench around. Let's see.
Right for a while. Right material. That way. Just- Nice.
You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo Choo here. Don't flinch away from this. It's
Ah,
your moment.
Choo-choos and
You need
guy as well as
to
what we call
focus.
trains.
Let's see. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
As another old dog gadget as well. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Yep. Ah.
Choo-Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on? Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo-Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Figures that's true, but they can get you close enough to most things for most reasons. You can stumble along from there. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him.
It seems I stand corrected. They call the trains chugger-chuggers. They must have been talking about this guy when I heard him say choo-choo earlier. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm just going to message on Discord really quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Says he knew you would, like he knows the way the rails run.
He's actually kind of cool. These fucking boxes. Solve them.
Wheel the control
End up
box
doing the old
handles to
Clark Kent.
buzz the wire. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Wired up and ready to go.
So it happens really quick. Yeah. No matter what you're wearing, it changes your gear to what you unlock from solving the phone. Coming. Try read this best. I didn't cut out any more. Stop. I was just saying that it changes your costumes no matter what you're wearing. Solve the phone. Does the old Clark Kent change?
The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story.
Hey, no problem. My mic that's cutting out. At least I did it. Thousands. Really? Okay.
The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever. You never know how long anything's been buried underground.
Sure.
Good hit. You're not dead yet.
Yeah, I dare say I will play Ratchet and Clank first. Like I said, I'll be watching his Intergrade plays, um, so it won't really bother me too much
The
about
world
playing
is
it.
awake.
So I'll probably watch his Intergrade plays and switch to playing Ratchet. Or switch to playing Ratchet and Clank on the stream. Yeah, whenever I play, pretty much. These guys are immune to bloody ranged.
Ouch!
Oh. So. What? Gotcha. Yeah, I reckon that's what I'll do, yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what. Look, I'm not even sure. I was talking about it before. I have a feeling Ratchet and Clank come out on the 16th. Rift Apart. And 11th of June. Yep, same day. I'm better at Ratchet and Clank than I am remake, so it'll be make for a more interesting stream than me just dying all the time. Yeah, I played Remake from when it first came out, but it's just because the combat system's so different from going from turn-based to well, what Remake is. You know, it's like it's still turn-based, I guess, but it's live act. Well, you know, what do they call it? Live action turn-based or whatever it's called. I don't know what to describe it as. But just the issue of trying to dodge everything and control all the characters at once. I'm really, really bad at switching characters and making them do all different moves and switch fighting and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's just. I mean, if I played and played and played and played, I'd probably get used to it. But I enjoy the game for what it is. I've beaten it on normal. I'm not a completionist or perfectionist when it comes to the game, so I don't ever beat hard mode. I don't honestly care.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Hey. Another one.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Handing remote play over to them. That's the way I'll get through it. Oh, again. Oh, I'm done. I must have got what I. Oh, what you say, Logan? Spit it out. Yeah, we'll probably go soon, mate. Oh, that was the same. I wanted to go to the bar. Fast travel in this game is a godsend.
Choo Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. It's on the cart. He wants to keep it close by. In general, you... Choo Choo says you should... It's a He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need greasing. Seems glad you think so. You're on the right rail. Choo Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Says you'll meet again. You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo Choo has no use for it now. Choo Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though, the easier it is to travel with friends. Choo Choo's
Lovely
thrilled you
lingo of
found
this
the
game.
Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a chug that thing must be. And no rails needed. Needs no rails, no roads, nothing but air. The world's on the mend, so no need to leave it. But just think of all the places the Ark could take you. Says he's happy to see the Ark in your hands. Knows you'll go great places with it and do some good. Wonders who you might call aboard the Ark with you.
So, what we have here is an opportunity.
Why? You don't need...
If you want to...
But you know you can't go...
I think we can...
After spending a life on the rails, he's eager to ride the skies with you. Just let him pack his rollerboard, and he'll roll aboard. Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave.
Fast travel back.
This is turning out to be quite an expedition. Wiz
Should
says
be down
that
to
there's
the
no
boss, I
plan
think.
to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is
Ugh.
properly armed.
Get ammunition.
He knows you'll need something that packs enough boom to put a dent in that shell, or better yet, head. Pyro sticks will do the trick. He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros. If you're fast, you have a shot at catching some of them before they go off. He's a peculiar little fellow that's been fiddling with splodies since he was a kidling. It runs in his blood. Their family recipes pack a punch.
That's not too far away, at least. And there's my beautiful wife right.
Best part of a mount? No need to refuel.
Press the button now. 38's full. Sort of. Oh. Apparently, fun. I'm still shredding them. And
Treat it fair time and the mount will return the favor.
we'll take you soon.
That there is a fume foundry where toxanol processed go juice.
Party bulb. Brilliant. Bulb pod. What the hell? Bulb? No, I have to. Vault. Good. Yeah.
The inputters need to be linked to boot the mind monitor. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's mind over matter. Software over hardware. Success is peace of mind.
No worries.
That's a bang plant, where toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces. Go on, catch it.
Stupid.
Lots of things start moving around toward the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, nice shot.
Hey, ride the rocket. Got it on, blow himself up. In case you're wondering, I was not involved. So,
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
pyro sticks required. Take two together on that one. Ah,
Probably a lot of things buried out here. The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the Merc Puff where it counts. You should aim for the head. That's the Merc Puff's weak spot. Thinking doesn't seem to be his strong point.
the head.
Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyro sticks, it squirts guppos. Scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the Merc Puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gil. He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom. Find Gil and he'll be able to...
Come on.
This place can be dangerous.
Whoa! What a save. I'm sorry.
Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby.
Yep, up.
This is Burblebottom, happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you.
Fintra Bidwich and Mehowdy Feta.
Figures it's him.
For any table, Mehowdy Feta.
It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against?
Mein Friende, I don't afford it.
It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world if you let it sweep you away.
Enough tournament, array, okay.
Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty.
For any table, right way to Clywood Saw.
Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by.
Mein Friende Forte, right way to Clywood Saw.
Wonders
West.
can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The
Sion Medge.
can't thank you enough for fighting.
Mein Groid on the Feder.
Happy you ride alongside the Myriad. They bring a real shine to everything they work with.
Era, if it mayor.
Thinks that's an excellent point. Riding is life. Work is not nearly as fun.
If it mayor. Western Hannelore.
But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day. He never drank from this pond because of the
Fest and trip. Panguail matter.
Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills.
Tenocratish Gweth. Munchaware. Era.
He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either.
Gweth.
Figures you're right, but that doesn't mean...
Mein Friende Forte. Yes,
His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gil is ready to point you... But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting.
Mein Friende Forte. Kemmerigent soon.
If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself...
Mein Groid on the Feder.
Figures he's always... Let's see. Peace in a place like this won't last. It never does.
I haven't got anything good yet, Renee. Gotta go get Guppo. Then I'll find Boston, hopefully beat the game.
This is Guppy Grotto.
Oh no!
Could be easy to get lost down here.
So,
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
let's see. Stipulation.
Locked.
Your thing doing that noise?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah, it's always the same. They never change. Like the random layout might change, but it's all pretty much turn and match whites and yellows.
Just walk between the raindrops, right?
Yeah, slightly different, but barely. Yeah, this one is pretty much identical, just the way switches
Just a
are
few
aligned
moves left.
different.
Make them count.
Let's try that. Stop. Pretty much the only way you can muck up is if, like, when they're positioned, it'll be shorter to turn them either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and if you accidentally turn them the wrong way, that one move is generally out. Look.
It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's.
Now we'll see if we can't go fight this final boss. Well, what I assume is going to be the final boss.
That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merc Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by being undersurf has meant the Merc Puff has been left alone to munch on the... This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. He's sure there's enough time to confront the Merc Puff, but...
Charge up and attack, hold square. Launch rockets, press R2. Oh, crap. Lugs, go out with that please. Easy. Oh, mate, I'm fighting the boss now. I hope so. Oh, I had... Let's change it. That's my only weapon. This thing's like a pissed off turtle. Called an octopod, Logan. Yeah, this is the fourth one of these guys I've fought. Yeah. Alright. Seems to be, as long as I keep... Hey. Oh! Jeez. Stop talking. Concentrate. God's okay. I seem to be alright. Oh. Looks like it's nothing to. Except he's got a big ass tail. Those are easy to dodge if you're further out as well. Whoa! Yep. I think he hit the building that was in front of me. Right, I'm at phase 1 down. Oh no. Why do I... Launch guppos. Then I was mashing square and doing it. On. Oh, got me. Send razor blade. Oh no! Oh! Yeah. Oof! Man. Open. PlayStation. I don't know. I was doing that, I don't know. Oh no. It's turned into Godzilla. Brilliant. Oh! His whole head changes as well. Wowzers! Yeah, that's his atomic breath attack. Hmm? Oh yeah. He's gonna blast me! Whoa! I haven't seen him do that. Oh, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Oh, booyah! Woo! That hurt my hands. Yeah. Hopefully. I just saved the Tree of Life.
That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You
Yeah,
have
just-
your destiny.
I'm gonna stop here,
Follow
right?
it all
Enough.
the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Alright, well, it's getting late-ish here. It's nearly 3 p.m. and it's winter, so it gets dark fairly early. My son wants to go to the park. So I am going to end it here. See how we go. Might maybe wait and stream the end of this game tomorrow. Do that. I'll do the rest of the day today and I'll stream the rest tomorrow and finish it off. So, yeah, if you want to join me tomorrow, I'll post a link to Discord again and see how we go. Yeah, well, I'm thinking that's what happened. It seemed to be so like each one you kill, they get harder and harder and harder, which is good because it's it'd be boring as if it was just a breeze through. I haven't even been up this section yet. Yeah, we'll explore it later. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I will let you know tomorrow. It'll probably be around the same time. I think probably 10, 11 o'clock. Same time I went on today. 10, 11 o'clock my time, of course. All right. You have a good evening or day or whatever it is for you, Renee, and anyone else listening. I don't know if there's anyone else in there. Later, guys.